Well, kia ora and welcome to Petone Memorial Park in Lower Hutt for action in the National League South Central Women's Football Series here in New Zealand for 2021. And welcome to the fixture on a very, very wet day in Lower Hutt. This rematch of the 2020 Grand Final between the home team, Capital Football, and the champions from last year, the Canterbury United Pride side. The Cantabrians winning that clash 4-0 last year, but they have started this season's campaign with a 2-1 loss to Southern, and Capital started with a solid win over Central Football in their opening match last week in Palmerston North by 2-0. Yes, good afternoon everybody, Glenn Lama here with the call today, and it's going to be tricky conditions here in Lower Hutt, here in Petone for this game today. The two captains just getting ready for the toss with referee Tom Lawson and his assistants Connor Healy and Jordan Boyd. And hopefully it won't detract from the quality of football today, but we will see with these two teams expected to go at it today in what should be a pretty good game of football today. All right, well, we'll have a look at the two lineups now for the clash. And here is the Capital Football team. It's just the one change to the starting 11. Number 5, Kennedy Bryant, is back after missing last week's game. She comes in for game number 48 in her career for Capital Football. She takes the place of Gemma Catherwood, who drops back to the substitute bench. Number 17, Kaylin Patterson, is also a new player that's in this game. She gets her first chance of the season. Otherwise, all the stars from last week are back, including the experienced football fern Anna Green, and the coach is Maya Vick. And here is the Canterbury United Pride side, starting 11. Also, just the one change as well. Defender number 14, Jasmine Donald, is promoted from the subs bench. She switched places with the number 2, Freya Lodge-Whittam, who drops back to the subs bench. Otherwise, it's the same side, which lost 2-1 to Southern. Prominent players include Rebecca Lake, the captain, and she is wearing number 3. She's a former New Zealand under-20s player. And, of course, the veteran of 124 games for the Football Ferns, 3-time Olympian, number 10, Annalie Longo. The coach of this team is Alana Gunn. And we are underway in this clash now. Capital Football and Canterbury United. Capital Football in the yellow tops and the Canterbury United Pride in the black and the red. Thanks for joining us today. And hopefully we will get a good game of football. What's very wet conditions. And fingers crossed we can see these two good sides go at it again. The Capital Football, remember, 2-0 last week over the Central Football side. Goals in that game. They actually got an own goal, and then Pepe Oliver Bell, number 12, got the second. And also the Canterbury United Pride did score first last week with Rebecca Lake getting the goal in the first half, but conceded those two other goals to lose to Southern United by 2-1. And if you're just joining the broadcast, thank you for joining us. We could tell you that in the other game in round 2, Southern United have beaten Central by 3-1. Southern United coming back again from a 1-0 deficit to win that game. So well done to Central, to Southern rather, to start the campaign with 2 wins from 2 games. It's a very good effort for the Southern United side, as we see Canterbury United on the ball here. Now they come forward. And here is Guildford. Played a good game last week. Back to Loy, Kate Loy, former Waibop player who's also played full international football for New Zealand. Just the one game back in 2015 against Brazil. Clearly must be a career highlight for her, but she's now moved south and is in her debut season for the Canterbury United Pride. They're playing in Waibop or Waikato for many seasons. So with this throw in here, Guildford is going to be. Guildford now into the area. Oh, it's flicked there. Almost getting in there was Dominikovic. And there is a long-range shot coming in from Loy, whom I've just mentioned. And it's going to be Capital Football possession from a goal kick. Molly Simons, the young keeper, just 19 years of age. Good solid game last week against the Central for her. As we see Capital Football coming forward. Emma Main just ahead here, number 15. Keep your eye on her, folks. She's a very good player. We saw Ingham try and unleash this powerful forward liner for Capital Football. Didn't happened to be on that occasion. But there's some very exciting young talent in that Capital Football side. Ingham, Barrington and Oliver Bell. And complemented by Kaylee Ward today, who was in the starting lineup after being a substitute last week. Capital Football, oops. Kovic was sneaking in there again for the Canterbury United Pride. Very experienced player now, 25 years of age, been playing in Canterbury for some time now. Scored 11 goals for a club side, Kashmir Technical this season. Good player, number 21. Kondo. Back to Phibbs. And cleared away by Green. Capital Football not really seeing much possession in these first 3 minutes. Canterbury United Pride again playing with the wind in this first half. Simons plays it back to Barrett. Leaves it here for Kondo. Fine young player as well. Good prospect coming through New Zealand football system, as is Kennedy Bryant, who is only 21 years of age, but she's already a veteran of this team and getting close to playing 50 games now for Capital Football. Here's Bryant again. Dispossessed though. Now, the United side have an opportunity to come forward again. So early signs promising here for the Canterbury United Pride. As we see Donald getting that start today. 14, 19-year-old playing out of the Canterbury University's club in Christchurch. It's the only representative from that club in the side. Now Longo there, keep your eye on her. She's very influential, as is Lake. They've made a run forward, but didn't get the return pass. And there's a good early ball from Ingham. This one should be controlled by the Canterbury United Pride defence. And it has been, as we see Donald go long. And that will be a goal kick for Capital Football. So yes, rain sweeping across the ground today. As we see Zoe Barrett. Phibbs. And now Ingham chasing that one through for Capital Football. String together a few passes here. Could get interesting. Now there's Ward chasing it through. Kaylee Ward made a real impact off the subs bench last week against Central Football, and she's earned her team a corner there in the opening stages of this match. So the first time we see Capital Football come forward and try and create an opportunity for their team. So two very good footballers out there. Anna Green here, number 3. She'll take the corner. She's played 72 games for New Zealand. Got up to Tokyo, as did Longo. So 2 Tokyo 2021 Olympians playing in this game, 1 in each side. And we see Anna Green now to take this corner. There's a chance, it's there! And Capital Football have opened the scoring. Looked like Kaylee Ward has scored the goal. First time we've seen them come into the Pride defensive end, and they are rewarded with a goal, beautifully executed and taken. And it's 1-0. Wow, what a start for Capital Football. And plenty for Canterbury United Pride to think about. They've dominated the first 6 minutes, but are trailing. What's happened in football, though, it is one of those sports where ultimately you can look fantastic out on the pitch, but if you can't get the ball in the back of the net, generally not going to win a game, are you? It's not like Canterbury United have had any real significant chances in the game, but well done to Capital Football for executing that corner. Canterbury United Pride will be disappointed the way they defended that corner, you'd have to think. But Kaylee Ward, congratulations to her, got in there and snuck it in, and it's given the home team the early lead. He was there for maybe a handball, but unanswered by the referee, Tom Lawson. It's good defending coming in there from Hunt for Canterbury United. Barrett plays it long again, and there goes Ward. Trying to flick it through for Pepe Oliver Bell. Two very good strikers in this Capital United side, Ward and Oliver Bell. And Oliver Bell, again, a highly promising player. She's just 17 years of age, plays beyond her years as we see Simons come well outside the area to ensure that ball is safely going to be her team. So Simons here from Wellington United Diamonds. They were the champion team in the W League this season. You can see how brutal that wind and rain is today. It's blown right into the face here of Simons. Didn't get much distance on that goal kick, and Green, that's off her, so it's going to be the United ball. It's taken by Guildford. Now it is a long go. Very good player, 30 years of age now. Tries to find a teammate, whether she might have had a pop there. There's Emma Main, who's got very good dribbling skills, and she's a good passer as well. Here's Green coming forward. And it's going to be corner, is it, or a goal kick? It's going to be a goal kick. Here comes Barrett. Now Phibbs, Emma Phibbs, Alan Phibbs rather, the captain. Work it away on that right-hand side, but it's been taken away by Hepburn for Canterbury United. Guildford, whoops, just couldn't quite link up there with her teammate, and Capital United come away with it again. You can see the Wellington-based side coming through nicely now, and they're getting more possession now after skinny possession in the first 5 minutes, but they're dominating the game now. Capital Football, remember, a team based primarily of Wellington players, that has a couple of Wairarapa United players in there. Also, of course, encompass the Kapiti Coast region as well, but primarily all Wellington players, made up mainly of Wellington United players. A few from Waterside Karori. Of course, Kaylin Patterson and Olivia Gibbs, who are on the substitutes bench for Capital Football, are Petone players. They play at this ground. This is their home club. And now Dominikovic swings it back in here for Canterbury United. Guildford still has it for her side. And Simons has got that one. I think she might have touched that, and it's out for a corner. It is. So good work from Canterbury United there. They created some uncertainty in that Capital Football defence that time, and were able to get a corner out of it. So well done to them. Chance for a few players to come into the area. Lake is in there. Michaela Hunt. Hepburn's come forward. 5 players from Canterbury United in the penalty area. Guildford to take the corner. Didn't get enough height on that one. Easily cut off at the near post. Is close to being regathered there by Guildford, and in the end Canterbury United will keep the pressure on here with a throw-in. 1-0 the score. The goal scorer Kaylee Ward from a corner in the 6th minute. Home team in front here, playing into this breeze in the first half. It's the only time we've seen them in the penalty area in this game, in these first 12 minutes. Away with the ball, and it's nicely controlled by Oliver Bell. Ingham. Kondo under pressure. This is good pressing by the Canterbury United defence. Green's in some space, gives it to Kondo now. Here's Ward, the scorer of the goal. Here's Errington. Very fine game last week for Capital Football side. Bryant couldn't catch up with that one. Kennedy Bryant, in last week's game. Now Canterbury United swinging forward here. There's pressure on the Capital Football defence. Simons slightly out of position. There's no one on that 6-yard box there for Canterbury United. To continue the attack as Ward is fouled, and there's going to be a free kick for Capital Football. Green coming forward here. Basically a part-time player now. He's played the majority of her career overseas, but came back to New Zealand 2 or 3 years back. Four Olympics, 2 World Cups. And of course on the other side of the equation for Canterbury United Pride, been to 4 World Cups and 3 Olympics. Hugely experienced and successful players for New Zealand. And now here comes Capital Football into the red zone again. It's Bryant takes the throw in. Just a shrug off Guildford. It's shown out prominently so far for Capital Football, and now Main and Errington. Now Kondo. Capital Football, Ingham still has it. Good work from her. Errington. This is Green. Lovely weighted pass, and Donald was under pressure. She's done well not to concede the corner there, Jasmine Donald, the 19-year-old. Throw in for Capital Football. Errington and Main up there again looking for the ball. Errington. Back to Kennedy Bryant, but coming out of that one for Capital Football, and it should be a goal kick after that little exchange. So first 15 minutes. Hope you're enjoying this coverage here on Sky Sport Next. Round 2 action in the National League South Central Women's Football Series for 2021. Remember, we don't have a full National League this season, unfortunately, due to COVID-19 restrictions here in New Zealand. So we won't see any upper North Island sides like or any Auckland teams or Waikato, Waipop teams this season, which is a real shame. Same in the men's division as well. Don't see their club teams featuring this season, which is a real bummer, but New Zealand football's done a great job to get competition up and running for areas that are able to train, and that's the issue at the moment with teams in the Auckland region, and Waikato not able to train under the restrictions that are imposed by the government at the moment. Bryant playing forward. Just done well. Injected a real sense of urgency into this Capital Football side, who looked great last week. They started a bit slow, but they got better and better as the game progressed against Central Football. Capital Football look like they are a really solid team as Hepburn plays it forward for Canterbury United. Now that's awkwardly bouncing, that one for Barrett. Longo's picked up the loose ball for Canterbury United. She has a pop too. And didn't quite get the shape on that ball that she was perhaps hoping for. And Molly Simons was able to control that quite comfortably. There's Kondo. Now Barrett's under pressure, dispossessed maybe by Dominikovic. In the end, Capital Football did brilliantly there to clear that ball, because Nikola Dominikovic was sniping around. She's having a good game. Number 21, you can see just on the right of screen there for Canterbury United. Canadian player, originally from Calgary. She was the target of that pass from Donald. Now Loy to Hepburn. There's Guildford chasing, but she won't be able to catch up with that one. That's how strong the wind is. See the assistant referee's flag there, really blowing right into the face of Capital football. Well, it's tough playing football in the Wellington region when there's a strong wind blowing, let me tell you. It's good work from Main. Good pass, and here's Ward in space. Kaylee Ward. Holds it up nicely. Oh, she just didn't get the accuracy on that ball. I suspect Olivia Ingham was the target of that pass, and Annie Foote was able to comfortably deal with that one, the Canterbury United keeper. Two good keepers in this Canterbury United side. Una Foyle on the subs bench today, just making her way back from a fractured tibia earlier on this year. Two very good young keepers, both former secondary school representatives, New Zealand secondary school representatives, are the two keepers in the Canterbury United lineup today. Bit of passing now from Canterbury United. Oh, that one pass, just to say that one was just overcooked just a tad. And easily cut out by Simons. Green. Main. Longo cuts it out here. Blake. Loy can't catch up with that one. Interesting play out there. Maybe it took a deflection off the Capital football player further up the pitch, but otherwise if she'd let that go, I thought that might have been a goal kick. Now bouncing into the area, Green is able to be in the right position as you'd expect. Such an experienced defender. Main and Errington. Appeals for a handball there, might have just deflected off Errington, but referee says play on. Phipps can't link up with her teammate, but she gets another bite of the cherry. Kondo. Good ball, switching the point of the attack to the left, and Bryant now goes straight down the middle. Ingham was the target of that pass. That was Guildford playing forward. Nice turn from Whitney Hepburn. Experienced players now in this Canterbury United side. In excess of 60 games now. And Green over there. She's such a good player reading the play. Anna Green. And don't underestimate how crucial it is for a player of that experience in your team, in that position, amongst a squad basically full of players around that 18, 19 years of age. It's such a calming experience. Now that's a beautiful pass coming through here is Ingham. Ingham, good ball to Oliver Bell and Ward, and good save there by Foote, and that was a lovely sweeping attack downfield by Capital Football. Just couldn't quite convert into the second goal, but some lovely combinations coming through there from players like Ingham, Oliver Bell and Kaylee Ward. Good stop by Foote. It needed to be made, that one from the 18-year-old. She did a wonderful job of keeping that score at 1-0. Capital Football, if you just joined the broadcast, goal coming in the 6th minute. Kaylee Ward for Capital, scoring from a corner. Here's a chance for Oliver Bell. Foote, good save or no for Oliver Bell. And she can't quite convert it into a goal. Wow, close call there for Canterbury United. It's dangerous forwards that Capital Football have in their side. Oliver Bell Ward, those attacking midfielders, Ingham and Main, creating havoc for that Canterbury United defence at the moment. Hepburn and Simon's comfortably dealing with that one. Now check out that rain. It is sweeping straight down the pitch here, right into the face there of Molly Simons. But so far, this Capital football side have done really well dealing with the weather conditions. Let's see if that continues for this remainder of this first half. Main. Just not able to catch up with that one was Jazz McDonald. So I think we'll be very happy with her side so far in dealing with not only threats on the pitch from Canterbury United players, but these really gnarly weather conditions as well. Beautiful play from Ward. Good footballer. It's good play. Here's Kondo. Through there to Oliver Bell. It's cut out there by Hunt, but it's still in the field of play here. And that one's going to be in the hands of Annie Foote, who, I'm sure if you're watching from Canterbury United, be very pleased that was comfortably handled by the keeper. See how much distance she gets on this goal kick. Yeah, bouncing nicely. Long goal it was, but Barrett did a very good job at dealing with that one. She's back into that central defensive position for the first half of this game. She actually moved into the midfield in the second half against Central Football. So versatile player Zoe Barrett, New Zealand under-19s a couple of years back. Played in this first half. Right. Main. Very good turn there from Emma Main. Turn over to Kondo. It's good work, stringing together a few passes. Phibbs makes a run from right back, moves, pushes forward just a little bit. Takes it quickly to the throw-in. Ingham chasing this one. Good commitment from her. And it's going to be a goal kick. Play from Olivia Ingham, just 16 years of age. Still at Onslow College in Wellington is Ingham. Pressing defence. Here's Main. Oh, she's going to have a crack, but easy for Foote there as the wind basically saves, does the job in saving that one, just taking all the power out of it. Bryant for this throw-in. Ward again, every time she's on the ball, she is creating havoc for that defence. That was a lovely turn, and she's fouled as well. Lured the foul there out of Whitney Hepburn. Kaylee Ward being very influential. I mean, she's the goal scorer too in this game. She's the leading scorer in the Capital football team last year too. 6 goals in 7 games that were played by Capital football. You see Green coming forward now. Have to hold this one up nice and effectively. Judge the wind. It's still there. Wasn't able to be controlled. Canterbury United just a touch fortunate again. Maybe get away with that one. Main's picked up the loose ball here. Main. Again, the wind slicing that one well away, and it is actually going to be a throw-in. Wow. No goal kick. Can you believe that? Stuck in the corner here, Canterbury United. They don't want to stay there for too long, and they managed to get rid of it. But again, Canterbury United on the ball here, doing a good job of denying possession. Here's Green, good challenge. She's going to have a crack from long range, and that ended up pretty useful, didn't it? It almost swung into the path there of Oliver Bell, but she was offside. It's Kaylee Ward. Canterbury United back into Capital's half now. Taken by Guildford, but Green was well aware. Guildford was thinking. First season in the Canterbury United Pride for Guildford. Other debutantes too. Lawyer touched on her earlier. And we have Lottie Mortlock on the subs bench today in her debut season 2. That was Guildford. Nice turn from Loy. And still there for Canterbury United. So far, Capital United have handled, or Capital have handled everything that's been thrown at them so far. It's going to be a goal kick, so again, nicely looked after by that Capital defence, who have not put a foot wrong so far in this contest. Longo looks to keep the pace of the game up. Takes that throw in quickly. Canterbury United thinking that if we continue to just move the ball quickly downfield, we can try and catch them on the hop. Wood does a good job as Oliver Bell. Swings it across to Kondo, who's pushed a little bit further forward. Phibbs was the target of that pass. Some hardy souls on the far side of the field today. At the Petone Memorial Park. Lower Hutt. Wall playing that one forward now. Dominikovic can't quite catch up with that one. And again, those through balls, long balls, going to have to be perfectly weighted in this breeze. Not going to be easy to find your strikers up front. Bryant. Green. Simons. Yeah, good pressure there from Canterbury United. See 4 players in shot there, pressing the Capital defence, hurrying them up, and it did result in an error. So, good work from the visitors. Guildford. Good work. Just couldn't fall into the path there. Simons again has done very well, a young keeper. Most of the keepers this season are young. Talent coming through the New Zealand women's system. Ward the target of that pass. Main with her pace gets there first. Ward, that's a good ball. Here's Oliver Bell and acres of space. Oliver Bell. Oh, it's not on target. Wow, wonderful play in the lead up there from Kaylee Ward. But Oliver Bell couldn't get it on target, which would have disappointed her. Last week she scored a goal. Beautiful goal it was, created by Emma Main, but she might get more chances in this game yet. We'll just have to wait and see. That was an opportunity for sure for Capital Football to double their lead. Oliver Bell in all that space after that lovely pass from Ward. There's a foul there, and Canterbury United will have a free kick. Hepburn was the player foul. Not controlled that time, and Dominikovic decides to keep the ball in the field of play. This is Guildford. Here's Chance. Longo. Oh, she just couldn't quite shrug off Capital's captain, Alan Phibbs, who did a good job of shutting down the space again on the dangerous Annalie Longo. Phibbs can come away with it here for Capital. Oh, poor pass. Poor pass. And that was a big chance for Guildford to create something there, but she couldn't link up with her teammates. So Capital Football can come away. 1-0. Ward scoring in the 6th minute. 11 minutes to play in this first half. Bryant. Purrington has found Emma Main. Ingham. And that will be a free kick against Olivia Ingham, number 7. From the secondary schools under 16s team, 2019. There's a few from that side playing in this game. Good work on the left edge here. Always a big chance. Quite full for Canterbury United again. No, those little half chances not falling at the feet of the defending champions at the moment. Green, who's pushed forward here. Oliver Bell couldn't get that one. The captain. Good ball, kicked in the field of play, and that's come off Phibbs, or no, it has been ruled actually to be out of play by the assistant over there, so Capital get the ball back. Now Ingham once again. Ward, who's pushed back a bit. Lots of Canterbury United players though able to cut that one out. Longo. Should take the throw in to 30-year-old Auckland-born player, but Cantabrian for a while now. Melbourne Victory player, of course, last season in the Aussie W League as well. Ward plays that forward. I think that player was onside. Yes, that's Ingham. It's been touched there. Awkward one there for Foot, just about, but in the end, the wind is helped her big time there. Pressure remains on the Canterbury United defence. Bryant back to Helena Errington. Whoops, and a communication breakdown there between Bryant and Main. pressure again coming in from Kaylee Ward as she tries to argue her case, but it's going to be a Canterbury United throw-in. Donald it was, back to Loy. Now Hunt for Canterbury United, and that's a good pass. Early ball here. Dominikovic chasing this one through, but nicely back there for Capital was Phibbs. Or was it Barrett? Barrett it was indeed. So Capital United, Capital Football rather, slow start for them, but the goal changed everything, didn't it? And from there it's been just about had the better of the Canterbury United side in this first half. In this rematch, remember, of the 2020 Grand Final, Canterbury United won that 4-0. But maybe after last week's results, things might, or we've expected things to be different, with Canterbury United going down to Southern United 2-1 last week, and Southern United moving on this week to win 3-1 over Central Football. So 2 wins back-to-back, good wins too for Southern, as Longo takes this free kick into the area there. It's still there. Simons has got it for Capital Football, and Capital Football fans will be happy with that. So yes, Canterbury United starting with that loss, Southern starting with 2 wins. They beat Central earlier today by 3-1. And the format this year is just 4 teams in this league this season. And they'll play each other twice with a winner crowned at the end of it. Southern United getting the early jump on the other 3 sides. With 2 wins from 2 games, Capital can join them if they go on and win this game here. There's an early ball in Simons. That could have been testing for her. So encouraging signs for Canterbury United in the tail of this first half. And that was a close call there. Green was under pressure. And now Guildford gets it back from Dominikovic. It's going to be left there by Green for a goal kick. So yes, if Capital can go on and win this game, they'll join Southern at the top of the table after 2 rounds. And both of those sides will get a nice little jump on the other 2 heading into round 3 next week. So 5 minutes to play in this first half. Canterbury United playing with the strong breeze. Here at the Tony Memorial Park. Guildford for Canterbury United, good challenge. Right, wins the ball back for her side. Here, shot of her, the Capital Football coach. She's an experienced coach, having coached in Canada and the Netherlands as well. Lana Gunn, of course, the coach for Canterbury United, the winning coach from the last 2 seasons for United. Good work from Ward. She's had an excellent game. Well back in helping her defence out there. United just sensing maybe that there's an opportunity here just before half time as that wind picks up in intensity again. Guildford. That is going to be a goal kick. Looks like Lottie Mortlock is on there, number 20 in fact, yes she is. Mortlock is on there, the young 15-year-old. 20 for Canterbury United. This is Phibbs. Loy just eludes her, and Main is back, but there's a foul. It's going to be a Canterbury United free kick. inside the first 3 minutes, or the last 3 minutes rather, of the first half. So a chance for Mortlock, for Lake to push forward. Free kick to be taken again by Annalie Longo. Longo, that's better, and it's just over the bar from Whitney Hepburn. That was on target. That would have been very difficult to stop. Good period of play here for Canterbury United, who are looking good on the ball here in the tail of the first half. Ward, nice pass again from her. Such a key skill as Main beats one defender. There's a good ball, and up comes Bryant. Oh, it's off foot there for a corner. So good work from Wellington United. Their transition play was really smooth there. And Kaylee Ward, not only is she a sharpshooter in front of the goal, she's got that lovely ability to just drop the ball off to her runners coming through. So Errington and Green take a short corner here. Errington's going to take this one. Well, she could be fouled there by Lottie Mortlock, inside high school student. Yes, they are coming back for that foul, as Green was the player who ended up sprawled on the pitch. Takes it short. Nice option. Hondo. Able to hand it to Phipps. Oliver Bell up on that right-hand side. That's cleared away by Lara Wall. Defence today, Lara Wall. Cashmere technical player. 9 goals she scored this season in the team's campaign. Football just happy to play it back as we close in on half-time now. Referee Tom Fraser's time now, or Tom Lawson rather. Forward. He just couldn't quite get it to Mortlock. Takes it quickly. Mortlock is going to leave that one for Donald. And now Longo, nice play. Here's Loy. One last chance here before half-time for Kate Loy, who's going to have a crack. But it's straight into the hands there of Molly Simons. Header. Barrett just gets rid of the ball. Touch. Unfortunately, he's not going to work for Canterbury United on that occasion, and that will be half-time here at Te Pune Memorial Park in this South Central Women's Football Series match. Round 2 action here in 2021, and it's Capital Football with that goal in the 6th minute to Kaylee Ward, the striker. They lead Canterbury United by 1-0 at half-time. We'll have the second half for you very shortly.
Are you on any pitches at half time? Are you on any pitches at half time, guys?
I think he's on camera too. I'll have a look. I think he said camera too. Bro, everything's going wrong for me today. Everything's going wrong for me today. We got this bad weather. Sit at home. Love it. Hopefully this weekend's good.
Chasing sunsets in the sky. Won't let these moments pass us by. Take my hand, don't be afraid. You got a day to run their way. Days around their way. Forever's how long they'll stay. Brighter days around their way.
Right, even if I don't have COVID, I'll have something after this. We still have to do.
I'ma hit the gas, once I tap it, I'm gone. Faster than the flash, when I get in this zone. Higher than a plane, stay up by my lane. Oh, I do it different and they really can't explain. Let me elevate, let me elevate you. 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 Smoke rising like a locomotive. I'm on my go, so you know the motive. It's like they voting and I'm toe to pole. Giving them info like I got the folder open. On a Kawasaki with a Motorola. I'm Samsunging on the open ocean. On the metro, chasing escrow. You backsliding while I breaststroke. Sidewinding, I'm high rising. I'm so fly that I'm skydiving. It's no problems, there's no hiding. Got other things that I'm worried about. Man, let me gon' breathe, trying to get into the mood though. Hop into the whip, got my mind on my paper. I wouldn't be mad if you wanna get it too, yo. But I ain't got time, so I gotta see you later. They think that I'm soulless like Tupac, picture me rolling. I be music composing while trying to open this lotus. I'm like a camera that's trying to capture my purpose is focus. You out of options, I'm like a doctor, I'll double the dosage. Oh yeah, I work with the medics, I'm about to get you injected. I got a couple connections so I can get you prosthetics. You can't go where I'm headed, that'll get you ejected. On this level I get it, I'm trying to double my credit. Yeah, I'ma hit the gas, once I tap it I'm gone. Faster than the flash, when I get in this zone. Higher than a plane, stay up by my lane. Oh, I do it different and they really can't explain. Let me elevate, let me elevate you. Let me elevate, let me elevate you. Let me elevate, let me elevate you. Let me elevate, let me elevate you.
Elevate, elevate, that's how I feel when I meditate. I speak hymns when I educate. The one stems in my Mary J. I go in like
Go commentary.
Well, thanks for joining us here on Sky Sport Next. Hope you're enjoying the coverage here of this round 2 National League South Central Women's Football match here in Whatoni Lower Hutt between Capital Football and the Gold Tops and Canterbury United wearing the black and red. It is 1-0 to Capital in heading into the second half. Kaylee Ward, the goal scorer in the 6th minute from a goalmouth scramble after a corner. And Kaylee Ward getting her first goal of the season. She was the side's leading scorer last season with 6 goals in 7 games. And it is going to be the Capital Football side playing with this strong wind in this second half. So Canterbury United Pride, who enjoyed periods of good play in the first half, playing into the rain and the wind in the second half. As we see referee Tom Lawson just checking with the 2 captains, and we are underway in the second half now. And remember, this is the final game, just the 4 teams in this year's competition with no Upper North Island teams due to COVID restrictions, of course. So earlier today, we saw Southern United beat Central Football by 3-1, which means that Southern United won their first 2 games. Well done to them. And the defending champions, if they don't come back and find a way in this game here, could start this season with 2 losses from 2 games, which would be a big surprise given the success of this team in the last few years. They're 2-time defending champions, of course, the Canterbury United Pride in the National Women's Premiership. So we see Hepburn dispossess one of those players and gives it to Longo. The Football Ferns veteran fires a good pass over the cross to Nikola Dominikovic. But it is comfortably dealt with by Molly Simons and the Capital Defence, who've done a great job so far. Hardly put a foot wrong. See, Lara Wall is playing higher up the pitch in the second half. So it'll be interesting to see if we see any tactical shifts from both teams in this second half. We'll see a hunt for more goals continue now. Pippi Oliver Bell chasing this one for Capital Football. Left over there by Rebecca Lake. Kayla Hunter was in fact. Green is going to give possession back to Canterbury United. Depth on the bench too for Capital Football and Canterbury United. In fact, both teams have good young talent coming through. So we'll see the likes of Frankie Morrow maybe coming to the game. Olivia Gibbs, who's made a useful start to her season. Of course, this is her home ground. Hopefully we'll see her in the match at some stage. We see Wall. Hunt. Pass for Canterbury United is Burchelli, who's out there now, wearing number 7. Hepburn just couldn't quite get it through to Longo and made a forward run. Let's see if Hepburn can try again, though. She's found Longo this time. Guildford plays it into the area. Oh, and Burchelli was very close, but the flag was up. And Kiara Burchelli was offside, the 16-year-old. But promising signs there for Canterbury United early in the second half. Kiara Burchelli, originally from Wanaka, Central Otago. Zealand Secondary School's under-16s player from last year. To inject something into this Canterbury United side here in the second half as we see Capital Football find some space up the middle. Combo goes down, but referee Lawson was right there and not blow his whistle. And here's a good one-touch pass from Kate Loy. And here's a Wall again. Wall shepherded by Zoe Barrett. The referee is happy with that exchange between those two players and has ruled we'll have a goal kick. Some strong westerly breeze blowing today. See Canterbury United coming again. That's Kondo, nice pass. There's Mange, so good with the ball at her feet. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. The player's onside too. Kaylee Ward, no, she's offside. She is offside. And that was looking very promising, but nice defending there by Canterbury. They had their offside trap working effectively on that occasion. So wind gusting up to 120 k's today in the Wellington region. Not ideal conditions to play football, and those passes have to be absolutely pinpoint today. That strong northwesterly blowing. And now Canterbury United again through Donald, chasing through. Plays it back to Foot. Good high pressing defending there by those Capital players. Canterbury United deep in their own territory. Here's Longo. Loy. Again, some excellent defending that time. It was good work by Errington, one who much more established opponent. Phibbs is going to put the foot down here to try and get this one for Capital Football, but she's going to run out of time. Taken quickly by the Capital captain, Phibbs. Nina Kondo it is, the 17-year-old, such a good young player. Regarded come through Paul Eiffel's academy in Wairarapa. So Nina Kondo, number 4 for Capital. Originally from Nelson. It's a free kick here, Rebecca Lake, 22 years of age now. Former New Zealand under-17 and under-20s representative. Michaela Hunt. Pass it across to Donald. Lloyd will leave that one for Lake. And that's Longo chasing through with Simons, whose positioning has been excellent in this game so far. It's a good job. Well aware of what's going on. Now, oh, it's a turnover. Dominikovic. And she saw that Simons was slightly off her line. So not a bad option there from Nicola Dominikovic. Quite execute the long-range shot, but nice idea. Keeps Capital guessing. Bingham couldn't link up with her captain. And it is play on. Slightly confusing situation there. Capital end up with a throw-in. Ingham. Main and England's got a chance here. No power on the shot. And it's taken there by, looks like Una Foyle is on now. Yes, so there's been a change in keeper at half-time for Canterbury United. Annie Foote is had half a game, and Foyle has come into the second half. So Una Foyle, a 22-year-old, New Zealand under-20s rep in 2018, played at a World Cup that year in France. Now here comes Capital. Oh, that touch just eluded her, just a little bit hard off her legs. That was enough for Canterbury United to win the ball back. Now Wall coming through here for Canterbury United. Strong challenge coming in from Ellen Phibbs, who's having a fine game at right back for her team. Great work from Michaela Hunt. Up with Wall. Now Longo again. Hepburn forced to chase this one. Pass. Keeps the opportunity here for Canterbury United. Good ball into the area, and there's Longo with a brilliant goal. Annalie Longo, what a gem. Absolutely breathtaking finish there from the 30-year-old. Keeps the opportunity here for Canterbury United. Good ball into the area, and there's Longo with a brilliant goal. Annalie Longo gets the goal. Longo. And that has really twisted the drama in this game. High quality from Canterbury United. 1-1 is the score 15 minutes into the second half. Wow, that has certainly changed the dynamic of the game. What a great cross, and Longo took up beautiful position, and that is one of the reasons why we see her fashion together a wonderful career. 124 games for New Zealand. She debuted all the way back in 2006. And she's been in the team for 15 years. Only was 15 when she debuted in 2006 against China. And still playing high-quality football. 4 World Cups, 3 Olympic Games. Annalie Longo showed all her class in scoring there. Now, how will both teams react to that? Will that lift Canterbury United's performance? Will it give them more energy? Will it see Capital Football respond? Might they be rocked by a little by that? Because really, actually, think through the game, Canterbury United not really had any chances, meaningful chances in the contest. Brilliant finish there from Longo. Canterbury United come forward again. Here is Mortlock. Quite link up with her teammates. Wall comes back in. Tries to find Longo again, but Green is there. In fact, it was Mortlock or Dominikovic who had fouled on the edge of the area. And let's see what the referee is going to rule there. I think referee Lawson was playing a bit of advantage. So referee happy to just get play back underway. And now Donald all the way back to keeper Foyle. Hepburn, nice control, but nicely anticipated by Capital, and that pass to Ingham just couldn't, just eludes the stretched leg of her. All it is with that throw in, and Hepburn dispossessed again. Phibbs here, the captain, throwing up the Tony player. Pitch. Loy. Dominikovic. Cut out by Phibbs. And Barrett it is. That's good work from those two defenders for Capital. Goal each in this game now. Ward in the 6th minute for Capital. Longo in the 55th. It's the 56th minute, wasn't it? Really good goal. Both goals have been very well taken. Set this game up beautifully in these last 30 minutes. Hepburn. Nicely timed pass, flag stays down. Here's a chance for Canterbury United. Oh, good defending all the way back there. It was number 5, I think, for Capital Football, Kennedy Bryant. Maybe Green it was going back as well. I think it was actually Anna Green. Good work on Guildford, but that was a wonderful pass to Guildford. But some pressure now, big pressure coming on this Capital defence. As Canterbury United have found some more confidence coming forward. Phibbs. Another foul has been awarded by the referee. So Zoe Barrett. With the free kick for Capital. Hepburn, who's stepping up her output in the second half. And there's more example of it. Good physical player. Wall, that's a interesting ball in, and Simons is there though. And she needs to be very aware of what's happening. Again, Hepburn makes good work there. Out on the left edge that time to win possession for her team. Good work from Whitney Hepburn, who's playing well in the second half. Now Lake. Hunt. Across to Donald. Good work from Donald. pressure coming from Oliver Bell. It's back to Jasmine Donald, and that's really good work from Oliver Bell. Now there's space in the midfield here for Capital, and there's a foul from behind there, Michaela Hunt. Not a bad foul to give up there on Errington. Could have been pressure big time there for her. So Anna Green comes forward here for Capital. She'll take the free kick here. So we haven't seen Capital come into the penalty area too much so far in the second half. And maybe a bit too much sugar on the Weet-Bix this morning on that one for Anna Green.
There we go.
Again, it's given up pretty easily that time by United. And again, good pressure off the ball. Nice pressing, defending from Capital football as Phibbs takes the throw in. Late defence, takes up position there, but the pressure remains on the Canterbury United defence. Kaylee Ward is happy to let that go because she knew it was off a Canterbury United player. So it's a corner. Green comes forward to take it. 64th minute now. Chance, and it's over the bar. Hard luck from Olivia Ingham. Again, nicely taken corner by Green. And wasn't to be, but again, a close call. Capital having a good period here of play in this game. Substitution's going to be made. 25 minutes to play. Wall waits. Firth is into the game. She is. Elena Firth, the 18-year-old. Late change. She was actually named to start in this game, but late change was the bench with Mortlock getting the start. Emma Main picks up the ball for Capital. Good pass back to Main. Oh, she just couldn't quite get the ball. That's hard luck, but nice. Nice effort again by Capital. Dominikovic. Link up with a teammate, and it's back in Capital possession again. So it's the base side who have dominating these last 5 minutes in possession. And here comes the Capital football team sweeping forward again. Oliver Bell gives it back to Ward. Ward's going to have a crack deflection. It's there. Kaylee Ward scores her second goal of the game, and Capital are back in front. Well, that was a nasty deflection. It looks like it's come off. Maybe Hunt there. And Kaylee Ward, 2 goals in this contest, and they reclaim the lead with a timely goal. So 2-1 is the score with 24 to play. Exciting match unfolding here at the 20. Well, it was good reward for Capital, who had a really good period of play in the lead up to that score. So again, everything comes back here on Canterbury United, who worked so hard back into this contest, scored that brilliant goal with Longo. But now they find themselves behind on the scoreboard for the second time in the game, and now they've won a corner. So Kate Guildford goes over to take it, the 24-year-old. Guildford with the corner. That's excellent cut out. Capital, as they sweep forward, all their players back there trying to defend that one. Well won by Burchelli. And now Firth tries to find Longo up front again, who's sneaking through again. Guildford. Not many Canterbury United players in the area that time, but plenty of yellow jumpers. Here they come clear again. Barrington. Oops. Bryant was the target of that pass. Here's an early shot coming in that time from Lottie, or rather from Nikola Dominikovic, but unfortunately it was right at the keeper. Nice touch from Ward again. She's so good in that part of the play. Such an important area of being a striker. A lovely one-touch pass to teammates running through. Loy. Whoops. Overcooked that pass. So just over 20 to play now. So Alan Phibbs will take the throw in. And Kaylee Ward again. This time can she provide? That's a pretty decent ball into the area and nicely guided back to foil the keeper. Almost went out there. That one is out, so it's going to be a throw-in for Canterbury. Donald to take it. McDonald again. Good challenge coming in over there by Anna Green. That was excellent work by Green. The breeze is almost going to take that all the way down out of the stadium here at the Pune. Great ball over to Dominikovic. Good defending though. It's Barrett and Phibbs back there. They've been a very good combination all the way through the game. Here's Emma Main. Main with a cross. Good ball, but nicely cleared away, and Loy did just enough. And now Longo. Nice control here by Lara Wall, who's moved forward now, the 21-year-old. To Longo again. Brilliant goal from her earlier in this half, and now she's fouled and not impressed either. Good sportsmanship. It was Kennedy Bryant with the challenge. Kaylee Ward, so will be a free kick. Forward now is Blake. And Wall, nice one touch passing this time by Canterbury United. Longo, so good on the turn. So good at seeing where the space is. Loy coming forward again. Again, the space shut down, but it's still there for Longo. What can she create this time? Build from the back this time as Hunt gives it over to Donald. Touches it, but she was not under any pressure at all there. So it's going to be Capital's throw-in. Just not able to get anything forward at the moment. Guess Capital maybe just pushing their players back a touch, maybe. They lead 2-1 in this game. Here's Wall again. He's going to Ward free kick. He's actually allowing play to continue, so good advantage play by referee Lawson there. All the way back to Foyle, who does little there but to clear it out. So here come Capital Football to sweep forward again. Bouncing ball there, but in the end, no harm done. So 3 goals in the game. Both goals to Capital being scored by Kaylee Ward, their central forward. And now they come forward again, and there's space here for Phibbs, who likes to play the game nice and urgently. Just couldn't quite link up there with Errington, and Ellen Phibbs concedes the free kick. So 2 goals to Kaylee Ward, 1 in each half, 6th minute and 67th minute. And Longo, it was scoring that brilliant goal in the 56th minute. Canterbury United for, well, just over 10 minutes anyway, back on level terms with their opponents today. Doesn't like that challenge from Kaylee Ward, so it's going to be a free kick. Buccelli was the player fouled, so free kick here for Canterbury United. Referee Lawson just having a chat here to Ellen Phibbs. Oh, he's yellow carded her. Goodness me. Well, he wasn't having any of that. Did not like how he was questioned, so Phibbs gets the yellow card. She's the captain of the team. Not often you see that. Well, Longo and it's Loy, Kate Loy, who are over the ball here for Canterbury. Loy to take it. Gives it to Longo. Longo, it's not in the keeper's hands. It is cleared away nicely by Capital Football. Plenty of grunt on that one. And now Oliver Bell picks it up for Capital. Chasing through his number 14. It's Catherwood who's on there now. Catherwood, remember, starting against Central last week, the 18-year-old coming off the subs bench today. It looks like a sub has been made. Looks like one of the Canterbury United players is coming off. So Gemma Catherwood is on comes number 9, Frankie Morrow. So a striker comes into the game, number 20. Number 9. She's 20 years of age. 20 goals for Canterbury Universities this season. She was 3rd in the Golden Boot. And the Senior Premier Canterbury Women's Competition this season. 4 years down to gather that one for Canterbury United. So just over 12 minutes to play. Nicely cut out here. Good pass. Here's Ward almost sneaking through. Here's a chance for Ingham. And Foyle will let that one go through for a goal kick, or as it had been deflected away off a Canterbury United player. So another corner. And remember, these corners have proved quite successful for Capital in this game. The first goal came from a corner. Yeah, gloomy old day in the Hutt Valley today as we look down towards the Shandon Golf Club, the Eastern Hills. Let's have a look at Anna Green here, who's got Errington. There's a short option maybe. Green with that corner. Yeah, it's going harmlessly over the byline for a goal kick.
Have any headsets.
Well, there's still time for Canterbury United, and they've got some good players out there. Let's not forget that brilliant goal that Longo scored. A moment of magic, really. If they can find another piece of magic like that, go away with at least something out of this game. Looking better, but tracking back nicely is Catherwood for Capital. United Diamonds player. Another sub is about to be made in this game with 10 minutes to play. Capital Football have got some good options to come on too. Kaylin Patterson, Olivia Gibbs, the midfielder. As we see the... Simons has got it under control. Good game, Molly Simons, the young keeper, only 16 years old, rather 19. Let's get that right. She's played 16 games for Wellington United rather, this season. Good kick on her too. Patterson is out there now, or rather Olivia Gibbs, number 19, the midfielder for Capital. Two Petone players out there now with, of course, Alan Phibbs, the captain. Donald for Canterbury. Loy can't quite get the ball back, and it was just enough disruption from Ward. And again, Capital won't be too disappointed with that. They're asking Canterbury to come deep within their own half, making their defence to come through. Long go.
In my bag I do.
It's very good play there. And away comes Firth, and now Dominikovic. Given away by Zoe Barrett. So very nice work from Elena Firth to create the opportunity there for Dominikovic. Post to target. Simons through her hands, and luckily Phibbs is there for Capital to save the day. Well, that could have gone anywhere, and in the end it fell to Phibbs. Could have easily fallen to a Canterbury United player, and it would have been all on there had it done so, but not to be for the visitors. Phibbs with that throw in again. Longo tries to win it. She has it for Canterbury United, and now Jasmine Donald comes forward. Nice pass. Journeying through and chasing that one was Frankie Morrow, but she has lost possession. Good work from number 14 over there for Capital. That is Gemma Catherwood. Work from Ingham. So Capital with 7 minutes to play, leading 2-1 in the South Central Series for 2021. You can see all the Canterbury United forwards now, the players pushing forward now. There's Kate Loy. Here's an example of how strong the wind is. Ball just being blown off. Its marker touch there as Loy. Green tries to clear it, only partially cleared. And unfortunately the opportunity goes begging for Nikola Dominikovic. Canterbury United have possession. Let's try and mount something here. Loy. There we go. Good pass, unfortunately not controlled though by Frankie Morrow. Ingham has it nicely under control now. Olivia Gibbs. Nicely cut out by Hunt. It's Rebecca Lake who's coming forward here. Good ball. Longo. Longo, good play. 2 or 3 players though, Chef. Shutting the space down for her. Dominikovic still has it. Here's something for Canterbury United. It could fall for Dominikovic. Has been cleared away by Green. Excellent defending, but the threat is still there as Donald. This is deflected into the path of Lara Wall. No. Coming away now through Oliver Bell. Bryant, nice composed play. Barrett. She turns over the ball now, and so Canterbury United have another chance in these last 5 minutes. Kaylee Wood playing deep. Yeah, has done a good job there. Bryant will call it down for Phibbs. Zoe Barrett. Again, good pressure off the ball from Canterbury, and they have a chance. Longo. Frankie Morrow. Gets support here from Firth. Firth tries to find her teammate Morrow again, and she has it, Frankie Morrow. Here's a chance. Oh, near post. And Molly Simons was down, and Morrow just couldn't link up with Longo, who was coming through. And also a couple of other players were sniping around there. Shelley was one of them, and Dominikovic was the other, but not to be. Well, might that be the best of the chances remaining for Canterbury United Pride in this match? Barrett over to Phipps. Oh, almost turned over. United desperate to get the ball back. And with 3 minutes to play and the chance of equalising, you can't blame them. So another sub is being made with just a couple of minutes to play. As we see Lara Wall with the throw-in. Quickly over to Bercelli. Good work off the ball from Lake. Good work from Lloyd. That was skillful. And now a couple of players into the area. Let's see where this ends up. Oh, it's straight into the hands of Simons again. Capital just want to get it downfield, and they have done so. Green just banged it down, and Hunt has to go all the way back to Foyle, and now Capital have the chance to control these next couple of minutes maybe.
Yeah. Exactly my reaction.
Still going to be Capital possession.
No. The guy running around those, and he also running around from number 5, so that's I would have gone maybe 3.
Cuts it out for Canterbury. So Southerners might get another opportunity yet. No, it's back into Capital's possession. Here's a chance from long range, but it's straight at Foyle, and it was Gibbs with the shot. Foyle tries to kick nice and strongly into the teeth of that nor'wester. Maybe a couple of minutes of out of time in this game. Maybe 3. No injuries. Just the one card to Phibbs in the game, and a couple of free kicks. Some subs will probably add about 2 or 3 minutes, but nothing more you would think. Here's a chance for Lara Wall. Here's a big chance there at the near post. And that was a golden opportunity to find the equaliser. Still there. 4. Longo and Dominikovic in there trying to create havoc. And it was Loy who missed the opportunity at the near post. And she was ratty with herself too, wasn't she? Foyle as we tick over the 90-minute mark now. Wall playing it forward, but Barrett in good position. Nice authority in that header. Hunt controls it well. Donald. Here's Morrow. Whoops. And Waters over there with the ball for Capital. Ingham. Oh, Green's been dispossessed, has she? Dominikovic does well. He's chasing through, and she's got it too. There's a good, dangerous ball there. Lara Wall can tidy it up here for Canterbury United. Wall, good work from her. And it's cleared away by Capital Football. So some good pressure being created by Canterbury United late in this game. Still could work out for them, who knows, as Kate Lloyd tries to win the ball back. Phibbs. Lloyd's done brilliantly. Here's a chance for Bercelli. Brought down, no call by the referee. And Gibbs Gives it back to her Petone teammate. And Phibbs. It's a Gibson-Phibbs show. And here is the throw-in. Taken quickly by Rebecca Lake. Now Burchelli. And it's looking skyward for Canterbury United, whose chances now might have evaporated with that mistake. So Phibbs with the throw-in. Should be in no hurry to take this. Well, they do win another throw. Good pressure again as Lake takes it quickly. Boy. Lake who tries to win the free kick. Not to be that time. Hunt. Surely the full-time whistle is about to come from referee Lawson. Morrow wide on the right-hand side. Cut out by Green. Good defending by the Football Ferns Olympian from earlier on in the year. Lloyd tries to link up there with Firth. Here's Longo. Some good challenges coming in by the Capital defence, and Ingham lays it off, and Green again will just belt it downfield. Foyle. Well, Oliver Bell almost wins it back, and that's brilliantly done by Ingham. Here's Ingham. Olivia Ingham, and it's a goal, and that will seal it for Capital Football. Brilliantly taken by Olivia Ingham. This was a quality finish. Gibbs with the pass here. And Ingham, watch this off the left boot, and that was pretty. So Olivia Ingham, the 16-year-old, scores the one that seals it for Capital. And there was a glimpse of the talent that Olivia Ingham possesses. I touched on just 16 years of age. Time almost ticking away, and there's a foul right on the edge of the area by Phibbs. She's already on a yellow card as well. Taken quickly by Longo. Oh, she might have overcooked that. Another goal late here perhaps. And it's harmlessly gone over the byline in the end. And that will conclude the match. And it is Capital Football. It is Capital Football who get the job done here at Petone Memorial Park today in this round 2 National League South Central Women's Football match against the 2-time defending New Zealand Premiership champions. Goals coming in the first half for Kaylee Ward, and it was 1-0 at half-time. We had 3 goals in the second half. Longo equalised in the 56th with an absolutely brilliant goal. And then 2 to finish. Kaylee Ward getting her second in the 67th, and that brilliant finish from Olivia Ingham to seal the win in added time. So there we are, Capital Football, after losing 4-0 in last year's grand final, get some revenge, and they go to joint top of the standings with Southern United, who had a 3-1 win earlier today over Central. So it's Capital Football, and it is Southern United who've got 2 wins from 2 matches to start the season. Canterbury and Central have 2 losses each. So there we are. Thank you for joining us here on Sky Sport Next today. We hope you enjoyed this game in this league, and it is congratulations to Capital Football. They win this over Canterbury United Pride by 3 goals to 1.